Hello and welcome to this video, guys. In this video, I'm going to be giving you my honest thoughts and opinions about Kodak Colorplus 200 after using the film for about a year. So for those wondering, I'm just going to get the camera that I use out of the way. For the most part, when I'm using Kodak Colorplus 200, I'm loading it into this. This is my, focus please. There we go. This is my Leica M5. And on it, I have a set of 7 Artisans 35mm f2. It's a great setup. The lens is not that great, but I love shooting with the camera. It's overall a very positive experience. The reason why I use this camera and Colorplus 200 as a combo is because it's just a nice, fun camera that I can sling around my shoulder and just kind of take photos wherever I'm going. And that's really what I use 35mm film for. Nothing serious. It's just more for taking pictures of my everyday life and capturing moments that I want to remember. So yeah, that's the setup. So almost every single photo that you see today will be coming from this camera and this setup. There will be like 2 rolls, I believe, from a different 35mm film camera, but again, this one I just showed you, my Leica M5, is what I'm going to be using for the majority of the time. So what initially drew me into Kodak Colorplus 200? Honestly, it was the price. The pack that I buy on Amazon is a 5-pack for like $34 after tax. I just checked again, and now it's going for like $42 before tax, so it is a little bit more expensive, but I mean, I guess it's kind of what film's doing nowadays. Everything is just getting more and more expensive, which kind of sucks. It's not as affordable as it used to be, but when compared to other films such as Portra 400 or Portra 160, it is still a more affordable option, so it's still a film that I'm going to continue to shoot. So why do I like Colorplus 200? So we've already talked about the price, and then now let's actually talk about the colors from Colorplus 200. I really don't have anything bad to say, don't have anything really amazing to say. I don't know, I'm kind of neutral. The film just performs well, and it does what I need it to do. Nothing crazy, you know, on either the good side or the bad side. It has like a really general warmth to the image. It has really good skin tones. It has a great color palette. It's a film that I enjoy shooting, and I enjoy the results that I'm getting from it. The only sort of downside I can think about is sometimes the shadows will push red, so I have to just correct that by adding some cyan, which really isn't that bad, but that's something that I've experienced. I don't know if that's Colorplus 200 as a film or just the way I'm scanning it, but yeah, sometimes I get a little bit of red in the shadows, but it's super easy to correct it. Next is the film grain. It's a 200 speed film, so it has very, very fine grain. You can see it, it's present in images, but it's never distracting. It just kind of, in my opinion, adds to the whole film look and why a lot of people do choose to shoot film for that like nostalgic replication of like real life. But it being a 200 speed film is also kind of a crutch for it. It's not going to be as versatile in every lighting scenario. If you give this film a lot of light, you know, if it's daytime or you're even in like the shade during the day, it's gonna perform fine. Like, you're not gonna have any issues with it. However, once it starts getting darker or you want to shoot indoors is when you're going to start having trouble. And I used to come up with that issue where I would have to set my aperture like all the way open or set my shutter speed to like 1/30th of a second just to get a shot indoors. But then, you know, then nothing's in focus and you can sometimes get a blurry image. So my solution to that was slapping this little flash on top of it. And now whenever I leave my house, I don't go anywhere without this flash. So I guess I'll just go back over sort of what I talked about. It's more affordable than like Portra. 2, the colors are great. The only downside I have is sometimes reds in the shadows, which are very, very easily correctable. Very fine grain because it's a 200 ISO film. However, since it is a 200 ISO film, it's not as versatile in lower light. So I would bring a flash. That's basically it. I think I'm gonna just maybe keep some music playing on in the background and just show some more photos. Hopefully you guys enjoyed or have been enjoying the photos that I've been putting up right now. I've shot quite a bit on this camera, and you may notice some familiar faces in the photos. And kind of like I mentioned in the beginning, this camera and this setup to me really is just a way for me to like just take photos of my friends, of my family, of my girlfriend. Like, no matter what I'm doing, like if I'm going out somewhere, I try to bring this camera. So thank you for sticking around if you're still here. Hopefully you enjoyed the photos that I've been putting up. And yeah, if you want to check out my Instagram, I'll leave it linked in the description below. My website I'll also leave in the description below. Yeah, thank you again for sticking around and watching the video. I would really appreciate it if you give it a like or subscribe to the channel. I really want to start posting more videos to this channel. I feel like I say that in every video, but I'm being serious. Like I really want to start posting more content. I just need to start doing more photo shoots. So again, thank you for watching. Thank you for hearing me blab on. Hopefully you guys have a great day. Bye.